Hello students, this is the fourth part of video. So here we are going to start the new topic, that is women's movement, from chapter 5, that is from civics. Women and girls now have the right to study and go to school. There are other spheres like legal reforms, violence and health, where the situation of women and girls has improved. These changes have not happened automatically. Women individually and collectively have struggled to bring about these changes. This struggle is known as the women's movement. Individual women and women's organizations from different parts of the country are part of the movement. Many men support the women's movement as well. The diversity, passion, and efforts of those involved make it very vibrant movement. Different strategies have been used to spread awareness, fight discrimination, and seek justice. Here are some glimpses of the struggle. So, in the previous all three videos, we have learned about the problem which were being faced by the girls and the women, how they are being discriminated, they were not getting the opportunity, they were not able to educate themselves. So, such many kind of problems we have learned. Now, they are being protected. There were many spheres, like there were legal reforms and violence and health. The situation of the women and girls on these categories were being improved. So these changes were not happened automatically. Every individual women's and even many men also have helped out women to get their rights back. So this how they have started this, they have started by the movement, so that this movement were known as the women's movement. So every individual woman, and as well as you can say many of the men also helped out to spread the awareness and even to fight against the wrong things what was happening in the society, and even for seeking justice. So such kind of thing what was being done by women and the men who helped out women, about them we are going to learn. So here is a few things how they have done this. So through campaign, first of the thing is through campaign they have done this. Campaigns to fight discrimination and violence against women are important part of the women's movement. Campaigns have also led to new laws being passed. A law was made in 2006 to give women to face physical and mental violence within their homes, also called as domestic violence, some legal protection that we have already learned. And how it happened? Because of the campaign. The women's associations, that particular ladies went to place, they met a number of women, they understood the situation, they came to know the problems faced by the women in their homes, the physical and mental torture what they were facing at homes, that they came to know. And through this campaign only they asked government to make a law, to pass an law. So in 2006 the government has passed law in the name of domestic violence. So the legal protection were given to the women. Similar efforts made by the women's movement led the Supreme Court to formulate guidelines in 1997 to protect women against the sexual harassment in the workplace and within the educational institution also. So the same campaign helped out, and the women's movement helped out to lead the Supreme Court to take away the decision. The Supreme Court were asked to take the decision to formulate in the guideline in 1997, or for what? To protect the women from the sexual harassment. So sexual harassment would be both the physical or the verbal. Physically, without any permission of women, if we are touching them, then that is called as the physical sexual harassment. So without the permission of the woman, nobody can touch her body. And even the verbal behavior like abuse words, if it is being used for women to refer women, then it is considered as the violation of the law. So sexual harassment could not be done. So any kind of behavior that is of sexual nature or against the wishes of women, it is considered as sexual harassment. As I said, that would be both physical or the verbal one. So these were most probably faced in the workplaces where they used to work, and even in the educational institution also. So they were being protected, and that that was being passed out in 1997. So in 1980, for example, women's group across the country spoke about the against the dowry deaths, cases of young brides being murdered by their in-laws of husbands greedy for more dowry. Women's groups spoke out against the failure to bring these cases of justice. They did so by coming on the street, approaching the courts, and by sharing information. Eventually, this became a public issue in the newspaper and society, and the dowry laws were changed to punish family who seek dowry. So, dowry here means the hedge that is being taken from the bride's for getting marriage or for getting married. So it depends upon the family what they can give away: the cars and scooters, the gold, money, and the things which are required in the houses. So these many things are being given by the girl's parents to the groom's family, but it is not necessary. But in the past time, and even the present situation, though the law is being made, still this dowry system is going on in several communities, as it is also the preference from the community itself that it has to be taken, or the parents are also not understanding the situations. Many parents also used to give away the things to the girl child, as they think that it will comfort her in her in-laws house. So they provide each and everything to her daughter. So this is the wrong thing. But giving by heart, it is okay, as they are just thinking about their daughter's comfort, it's okay. But the dowry, if it is being asked by the groom's family, then it is against the law. Now, because of the same reason, in past and in present also, many bride were killed or murdered for not bringing the dowry, or even after the marriage they were asked to bring the more and more dowry for one or the other reason from the in-laws. So the bride are asked to bring. This was against the law, and this also forced the government to pass a law against the dowry system which was being followed in the society. Sudha Goyal's case we have already learned. Here you can see the extracted portion in the right hand side. Satya Rani, an active member of women's movement, sitting on the step of Supreme Court, surrounded by legal files gathered during the course of long legal battle to seek justice for her daughter who was murdered for dowry. So here you can see one of such case, and she was fed up of the justice what she was not getting. She went to Supreme Court with the files what she was having, and her daughter was being murdered for not giving away the dowry. So for that reason she went directly to the Supreme Court for the verdict what was be given by the other court was not appropriate, or she was not happy for this. So such kind of women mainly they gather together, they talk to the number of people. Even these issues were being shared by the newspapers and medias, and through it become a big issue, and this is the issue commonly faced by every woman in the country. So anyhow the government has to take the steps, the court has to take the step, and the law was being passed. Now next thing, how the movement was a successful, women's movement was successful, that was raising awareness, to making them understand what was important, what were their rights, what should not be done with them. All this awareness has to be given to the women to understand themselves better. So awareness campaigns also was one of the successful thing in the movement. An important part of women's movement work is to raise public awareness on women's right issues. Their messages has been spread through street plays, songs, and public meetings. So how they are raising the awareness? By street play, songs, and public meetings. So generally they give away speech, or by singing they are attracting the people. Even in the street they used to play. So by playing a story on the street, by a nukkad natak also you can say, and by this they are raising awareness in the women. So this was the common thing where they are attracting the crowd towards them, and helping out the woman to know them better and the right of women in better way. Next one is protesting. This was the other way the women's movement's success. The women's movement raises its voice when violation against women take place. For example, when a law or policy acts against her interest. Public rallies and demonstrations are very powerful way of drawing attention to the injustice. So whatever injustice they have faced, or if the policy or law go against their interest or wish, then one of the way is protesting. Now protesting means just coming out in on the road, that is public rally, mass is gathering together, demonstrating whatever injustice or the policies what was working against them, if it came into existence. So this is the way how they are protesting. Next is showing the solidarity. The women's movement is also about showing solidarity with other women and causes. Here you can see the support from the other movements while they were protesting. Below, on 8th March, that is International Women Day, women all over the world come together to celebrate and renew their struggle. Here one picture also you can see that women are holding up candles to demonstrate the solidarity between the people of India and as well as Pakistan. Every year on 14th August, several thousands of people gather at Wagha on the border of India and Pakistan and hold a cultural program, because 14th is considered as the Pakistan's so they both, the Indian and Pakistan's women are coming together and enjoying the cultural program and holding the cultural program also, as the 14th August is considered as the Independence Day of Pakistan and 15th August is considered for India. So most probably our chapter ends over here. I will send the PDF for the question answers. Please complete your FNB as well as worksheet with this. Sending the PDF of worksheet also. Just compare the answers what I have given in PDF, but don't write down the same answer. We will start a next chapter from the next video. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you.